Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The underrated little UK city that was England's capital 1,000 years before London. With its winding ancient streets teeming with Roman and medieval buildings, colorful pastel-painted cottages, and a thriving foodie scene, this Essex town only became a city in 2022 as part of the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, even though it is thought to be the first ever capital of England. Colchester, known as Camulodunum in Roman times, was the first capital of Roman Britain, and therefore the first capital of what would later become England. It is recorded by the Romans as a center of power and the home of Catus Decianus, the governor of Britannia. It has been an important military base since Roman times, and the Colchester garrison currently houses the 16th Air Assault Brigade. Medieval Colchester's main landmark is the magnificent Colchester Castle, which is an 11th century Norman keep and built on top of the vaults of the old Roman temple. The castle is one of the oldest in England. Don't miss the pretty little UK city that was England's capital 200 years before London latest, the quaint little market town that was the very first capital of England latest. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. There are notable medieval ruins in Colchester, including the surviving gateway of the Benedictine Abbey of St. John the Baptist, known locally as St. John's Abbey, and the ruins of the Augustinian Priory of St. Botolph, known locally as St. Botolph's Priory. Many of Colchester's parish churches date from this period. Significant Victorian landmarks worth a look for those who enjoy historic architecture are the Town Hall, Albert Hall, and Jumbo Water Tower. Colchester houses several museums. The Castle Museum, found within Colchester Castle, features an extensive exhibit of Roman Colchester. Nearby are Hollatrees Museum, a social history museum with children's exhibits in the former home of former MP Charles Grey, and the Natural History Museum, located in the former All Saints Church. The Colchester Archaeological Trust have opened a visitor center and museum at the former cavalry barracks to display finds from the Roman circus, with replicas and models of the circus, as well as finds from the nearby Roman cemeteries. In 2014, brick and marble columns from the monumental facade of the precinct of the Temple of Claudius were discovered behind the High Street. Colchester also boasts a thriving art scene, including the 1972 Mercury Theatre and the nearby Colchester Arts Centre. It also has an abundance of cafes, pubs, and restaurants to suit all tastes and pockets. On top of all of this, you will find a Michelin-starred restaurant, Kinsu. It is a modern British restaurant in a Grade II listed former barn. But perhaps the prettiest part of the town is the historic Dutch Quarter. Visit Colchester. Com says the area is located just north of the High Street and includes Maidenberg Street, West Stockwell Street, East Stockwell Street, St. Helens Lane, Northgate Street, and Nuns Road. A spokesperson for the tourist site explains, "It was the 16th century home to Flemish Protestant refugees fleeing religious persecution, having been defeated in a rebellion against Catholic Spain. The houses predate the Dutch arrival and were formerly inhabited by the Jewish community and other immigrants. Today it is a quiet residential area just off of the High Street." The Dutch Quarter fell into a state of decay during the early 20th century and received a Civic Trust Building Award after being regenerated during the 1970s. It is a pleasant area in which to spot many different architectural styles from the 16th century to the present day. Colchester isn't the only town or city to have been the capital of England before London, with the likes of Winchester, Tamworth, and Northampton all having previous had the honor. There isn't a specific document that first declared London as the country's capital, but between 1066 and the 1200s, it gradually rose in prominence to eventually become the clear capital.